emotional right now because, you know, I'm just so thankful that I'm coming home to them. And I guess my kids kept asking, like, when was I coming home? And my mother-in-law just told me that she was asking, that my daughter was asking, like, you know, what was taking forever and what if I don't come home? To my babies.
And we got little mama over here.
I know. Look at this. Oh, it's sticking out.
Let me see. Where we at? We at Providence?
Yes.
Go ahead, babe. Make your way.
The time?
It's about time. It's time. Let's give him a kiss. I'm about to make this baby come out. It's about time.
It is.
I'm talking about monthly.
It's a little, for me, it's a little overdue.
Yeah.
I'm so ready.
Look at that. Stand sideways. What the hell?
I'm like so ready for this little basketball.
Alright, let's make our way out.
You guys, another thing, look how swollen my feet are.
What are those?
The only shoes that fit me are my husband's slippers right now. Like,
Yeah, those are mine.
and with all my other kids, I never got my feet, like my feet never swelled up or anything. With
All right,
this
guys.
one, it did.
Here, so check it out. We're about to get back to you guys because security's about to check us in. You might take me in.
We're getting ready to get checked in.
Hey guys, you know she's pregnant when it looked like this in the purse.
Oh, Patty would just love you if you saw it. Oh. All right, excited.
Huh?
You excited?
I am. I feel like now that I'm here, the nervousness is going away. I feel comfortable. I'm excited.
Happy?
Happy.
Happy you're about to get the baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad that you're very happy about that.
Hey guys, so here's an update. I got admitted. I don't know how much my husband was able to record, but I got admitted already. And when they were trying to put the IV, they tried putting it in my left arm, and it wouldn't. She couldn't get it, so then they had to do the right arm. And then I had to get a COVID swab test, and for some reason I was more scared of that than the IV. But it wasn't as bad, but the family's here. They're here in their own room. They just left right now to go get some rest, which was really nice. We were talking to them for like a few hours, and it just made me realize, you know, like why we chose each other, why we chose them. It feels like we've known them for so long. They're very sweet, caring people. I'm so excited. I can't wait for them to have their baby girl. You know, I was really nervous and scared coming in here, but now I feel like the environment, the nurses, the support, the parents have made me feel more relaxing, more calm, and more excited. And an update is, so they gave me a first dose of this medication. This is the first dose. Sorry, my nails are ratchet. This one broke. And then they're going to give me my second dose at 1:27 of that. And I believe they're going to check me to see how far I've dilated. So right now, this is the baby's heartbeat. And this is my contractions. And apparently these thick lines are a minute. So I'm getting them like every 4 to 5 minutes now. I don't feel them as painful at all yet, which is good. So I'm hopeful that I'll have a smooth delivery. I am planning on getting the epidural at some point. And there's my hubby getting some rest. But I am planning on getting the epidural just because I know that she's already bigger than my kids, and for any reason I tear, I don't want to feel it. I don't want to feel that pain, so I for sure want to get the epidural. Other than that, I hope everything else goes smoothly and I have a safe delivery and a healthy baby for them. So that is an update. I will get back on the camera at 1:30 or after they give me the second dose of medication. And here, let me give you guys actually a little tour real quick. Hello guys, welcome back. So it is almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon the next day, January 8th, 2022. And they've already given me so far 2 dosages of the Pitocin. We're still waiting for baby. If I do get more painful contractions, the doctor might come in and break my water, and that might fasten the process. I'm trying to get as much sleep as I can before I start pushing and being in pain. But the plan is still to get an epidural.
All right.
Yeah, I felt something pop, and I even jumped. I was like, ooh. And then I didn't want to say anything because I didn't feel it coming out. And as my husband was like, do you feel anything? I stayed quiet, and I'm like, oh yeah, it is. I was like, it's coming.
All right.
Food. Oh yeah, I was ordering food when I heard
breaking talking. I was thinking maybe it's a contraction. Do you mind if I take a look?
But
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's the water.
Did you feel like a big gush?
I felt like a big pop, and then something just started leaking out.
Okay, cool. There's definitely a little puddle here.
I'm laughing and it's coming out. I'm so glad my body naturally did that. Just walking around, trying to see if it'll fasten anything. The doctor just came in here and he checked me and he said, I am making a little progress. We're able to hear the baby's heart rate, but this is literally the only little space that I can walk in right now. I'm gonna try and wait until I'm 5 centimeters to get that epidural, but obviously if I feel like I don't need it yet, then I won't get it. Support.
Check out her range real quick. Hey, come here. I want you guys to see the potatoes.
Potatoes?
Yeah, I'm hungry. Look. What are those? You know,
Swollen.
swollen.
And think it's because of IV.
Probably. You need to take it off.
I know I'm gonna take them off before.
I can't have your hands look bigger than mine.
Right now I'm wearing a necklace that my husband had given me a few years ago, and it's of a heart. And inside this heart, I don't know if you guys could see it, but inside this heart, it has my husband, mine, and my children's birthstones. And the necklace that they gave me is similar. It's a heart with her birthstone, and she's a Capricorn.
It's a mother and a daughter with the birthstone.
Yeah, it's a mom and a daughter with the birthstone. Do you want to put it closer? So I'm just like,
I'm not sure if you guys can see it.
Each other on Zoom, and now we meet in person.
yes. With the
Finally.
This is why we chose each other, because I feel like with them being here, it's like we already knew you guys. You know, we feel very comfortable. I feel very comfortable. Like, I just got that epidural. It's gonna take a few minutes to kick in. Oh, it is 6:25, and I'm ready to push. So they're gonna go get the provider.
What do you think?
I am ready.
You're ready? Yeah.
Nervous, excited, all the above, but ready.
Yeah, I think she's also looking up, which is what we call OP, which make it a little harder to push out. Push my fingers out here. Let's push my fingers.
push.
Go, 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 girl, your chin around the baby. Yeah.
Good job. Sorry guys, I had to turn on the light, but so the baby's heart rate was dropping pretty quick, and they were telling me that she was facing upwards and kind of like by my pelvic bone, so she wasn't like wanting to come out, and because of that they had to rush me to get an emergency C-section. And just the way they did it, like, it was really scary because they were like, okay, I don't know what they said, but they were talking about like that they had to get me in the C-section room, and literally they didn't even give like my husband or the mom a chance to like say, okay, this is gonna be what's going on. Like, no, they just rushed me, and I just remember looking up as they were like pushing me, and I just looked at my husband, and I don't remember if I said his name or if I said, come with me. But it was just one of the most scariest, like time, because I was like thinking like, oh my God, is this the last time I'm seeing him? Like, it was very, very scary. Like, I've never experienced anything like that, obviously. And so when I got into the room, the C-section room, one of the nurses, she looked like really scared, and like her eyes were getting watery. So I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, obviously I knew that I was getting a C-section, which I wasn't scared of that. Like, I already came in being a surrogate with the mentality that that was a possibility, and I wasn't scared of that. But just by the way the nurse looked, and she looked all nervous, and I kept asking like, what's going on? And then they were like, oh, everything's gonna be okay. And I was like, no, like really, what's going on? They told me, one of the nurses explained the whole C-section, but I told her, I said, I'm not worried about getting a C-section. Like, I know that I'm getting that now. I was like, but is something else going on that you guys are not trying to tell me right now? And then they're like, oh, no, we're just trying to make sure that we're getting you all set up. And then they explain why, because the baby's heart rate, was dropping really low. And then they were like, who do you want in the room with you? And I remember that me and my husband had discussed that, and we had said that if I had to get an emergency C-section, we were going to have the mom be in there. But when you're in that moment, you just, it's so scary, and you don't know what's going to happen, or if, it's going to be the last time that you're going to see your husband. And I told him, I was like, I want my husband in here. And she's like, okay. She's like, I'm asking because on the birth plan, you had put that you wanted the mom. And I was like, I know, but I really want my husband in here. And I kept asking, like, when is he coming? When are you guys going to bring my husband? Because just the look in his face when they were pushing me out, like, I have never...
It's okay, man.
I have never seen him that scared. And here I am, like, about to get a C-section, not knowing what's gonna happen, and still worried about other people, And I just wanted him in there to know that I was gonna be okay, and everything was gonna be okay. And I kept asking, like, are you guys gonna go get him? Like, because I already knew he was probably freaking out, and they were explaining what they were doing, and they were like, we're prepping you, getting you ready. We are going to go get him here soon. We're almost done. And then that one of the nurses came, and she's like, so because you are a surrogate, the doctors were okay with having the mom and your husband in here. So I was like, oh, that just made me feel so much better. I was like, thank God, that the mom is still going to be in there experiencing her baby being born, taking her first breath, and my husband's gonna be by my side, And so when they finally came in, I was a little more relieved that they were in there, but still very scared because you don't know what can happen. And the whole time I was in there, I just started getting like really tired, like sleepy wise, and my husband kept talking to me like, babe, stay awake. And babe, are you okay? Babe, like, and I kept telling him, yeah, I'm fine, babe. Like, I'm just really sleepy. And I was like, but I'm tired, sleepy. Like, not like dozing off or whatever. I didn't want him to worry. I was like, I'm just really sleepy. And I even asked the anesthetic nurse. I was like, would it be okay if I like just kind of fall asleep? And she's like, oh yeah, you're good. You're doing really good. It's okay if you're tired and you want to sleep. But then I could tell my husband, like, he was just really scared. And I kept telling myself, like, wake up. Like, don't go to sleep. Whatever you do, don't go to sleep. So, I didn't fall asleep in there. But out of nowhere, all of a sudden, like, I felt a whole bunch of relief, like pressure come off. And I even thought like that's when I was gonna tell my husband, oh, is the baby like out already? Because I felt so much pressure out. And then all of a sudden I heard her cry. And when I heard her cry, I was like, oh. Yeah. When I heard the baby cry, I was like, oh my God, she's out. She's good. I'm still good. Everything is going smoothly. Like I was glad, and they let the mom cut the umbilical cord, and they were cleaning the baby off while my husband was still right there next to me, and he kept kissing my forehead. He kept kissing me and telling me how much he loved me, and he's like, he's like, please, I know you're tired, but stay awake. He's like, you're not leaving me. You're not going anywhere. And then the mom finally, when they got the baby all cuddled up in her little blanket, the mom was trying to show me the baby, but I couldn't really see because everyone was there, and then I was really tired. But I just remember seeing her little, like, beautiful little face. And a few days ago, I had a dream that I had her. She looked exactly like the way I dreamed her. Like, she had light brown hair, really curly, this little, like, cute baby with like a pretty tan. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was shocked because I was like, oh my gosh, she looks just like my dream, and I was just so glad that she was okay. She was crying. Obviously, that's always a good sign. And then that's when one of the nurses was like, okay, hon, the doctors are gonna go ahead and start getting your placenta. And then I don't remember what she said, but she said after the placenta, they're gonna go ahead and sew. I think she said sew part of your part of your uterus, and then you're gonna start feeling better. So she kept updating me, and every time like she kept updating me, it kept getting like closer to almost being done. So I was like, okay, this is almost over. I'm gonna be okay. So I didn't sleep at all during the process, and my husband was right next to me the whole time, and everything came out good after that. And they got me into a room, so while they were setting up the recovery room, and I was like, can I eat now? Like, I was getting hungry, I was getting thirsty, like, when I was in the C-section room, I asked the girl, I was like, can I have apple juice? And she's like, no, you can't right now. And I was like, okay, it's because my mouth is really dry. And then she's like, yeah, she's like, I know, hon, I'm sorry, but you're just gonna have to wait. But so when I came into the recovery room, they were able to give me 2 popsicles that were the most delicious popsicles I've ever had in my life. And they were just basic little orange paletas. And they were good, and what's it called? They removed the epidural, and then they were like cleaning me off, like the epidural, or where I had the epidural. And then they put like the blood pressure monitor on me to monitor that. And they finally came in and brought me some water, some juice. And so far it's been good. It's I'm not gonna lie though, the incision part where I have the C-section, it's kind of like stinging a bit. So I'm just trying to relax my body now. Alright guys, so today is Monday, January 9th, right? Oh my god, January 10th. And I'm still here at the hospital. Obviously because I got a C-section. And yesterday when they came in to do blood work, they were checking like my blood count, and I guess it went from 22 to 21. So they gave me a iron infusion through my IV, and they rechecked my blood this morning at 4 a.m. and it dropped even lower to 17. So that's why they're keeping me here. They decided to give me a blood transfusion just because they didn't want it to keep dropping tremendously. So I'm right now still here at the hospital, and they just gave me my second bag of the blood transfusion. After the second bag is done, they're gonna go ahead and check my blood count in 4 hours after that to make sure it's going up. So I will. That's the new update so far. So that's why I'm still here. But I'm glad that I'm starting to get my color back. I felt like yesterday and the day before my lips were super pale. And I even told my husband yesterday, I was like, I feel like my lips are pale. He agreed too. So, but now I feel like I'm finally getting my color back. Hopefully this blood transfusion helps so I can get home to my babies. I really miss them a lot. I just got off the phone with them, and they were talking to me saying that they miss me and my husband. They want us to go home. If you guys, have any other questions or whatever, let me know and I will get back to everyone's questions at the next video. Is there anything you want to say?
It was very, very scary. So scary that I'm not gonna lie, I cried because I thought that I wasn't gonna be able to see my beautiful wife anymore, and it traumatized me because I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for
none of us were, boo.
what was going on. I felt like the doctors weren't even ready for that. Everybody was running and scattered.
Right, guys, so they finally came in here to give me an update about the results for my blood transfusion. And so this morning when they checked it, it was at 17, and that's why they decided to give me the blood transfusion. So they got the results and it went back up. My blood count went back up to 23. I want to go ahead and, say that I hope you guys, well, it's kind of weird saying I hope you guys enjoy watching this video because of everything that happened. For all those people, my friends, that, and especially my family that were praying for me and constantly checking up on me. I really appreciate that. People that are writing me on Snapchat, on Instagram, everything. I appreciate your guys' support. Thank you so much. And once we edit this video, me and my husband we're gonna make another video kind of explaining, because there's some stuff that they didn't let us record. So we're gonna go over the whole incident or the whole birth and let you guys know with details of what really happened. But so if you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment box and we'll go ahead and answer them in the other video. The doctors obviously did an amazing job at making sure that the whole C-section was quick and be able to still be alive. For everyone asking me if I have any regrets or if I feel any type of attachment, I don't have any regrets at all. I feel like this was an opportunity given to me to learn. And I've learned so much from this experience, which I will go over in the other video. I do have a special type of love for her, obviously, because I carried her, but I am just so happy. She has amazing parents that are gonna love her, and the parents gave me this necklace. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it, and I'm wearing it already. It's a mom and a daughter with the birthstone, her birthstone, and the mom said, since I'm the surrogate, the parents wanted to give me this, and I started crying, of course. It was so special and meaningful, and I'm always going to have a special place for all three of them in my heart. So they said that they were going to keep in touch. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Is it on it or off?
Oh no.
Oh, no.